Thanks. Green Bay's Common Council also approving a resolution supporting the city's Somali community. Mayor Eric Genrich and the Equal Rights Committee put forth this resolution in response to a viral incident at Bay Park Square Mall in Ashwaubenon, where a Cinnabon worker called a Somali couple racial slurs and called herself a racist. While this resolution does not make any policy changes protecting the community, the mayor feels this is a step in a positive direction.
It's really the least that we can do to stand with our citizens who feel threatened or under attack and unfortunately have been the subjects of some really hateful language. So an opportunity for our Common Council to stand with the community as well, and looking forward to seeing that happen.
Tonight, the council passed this resolution unanimously.